Happy Halloween, horror hounds, and welcome to the special Film Frenzy. Here are 10 frightening films to get you through the spooky day. If you liked Mike Flanagan's Midnight Mass, you'll love Thirst, which comes from the mind of Old Boy director Park Chan-wook. When a priest is turned into a vampire, he finds himself on a morally complex path. This flick includes dark humor and blood galore, and you might find some themes that would make you think. Isabella Johnny is a woman who slowly becomes possessed, both figuratively and literally, in Andrzej Zulawski's Possession. This 1981 film alternates between Sam Neill and a Johnny's slow unraveling that gets more and more surreal as the movie progresses. You might want to close your eyes near the end if you get easily squeamish. Frailty is the late Bill Paxton's directorial debut, a frightening look at religious fanaticism and murder, and features a father who believes God has tasked him with killing demons disguised as humans. His sons must decide whether or not to follow him on this crusade or turn him in. It's a well-deserved slow burn which builds to an unforgettable twist. You've probably heard of Jennifer Kent's directorial debut, The Babdook, whose central monster became a gay icon soon after release. The film's psychological horror works best when we see the film's mother trying to deal with the death of her husband and picking up the pieces of her crumbling family. It's a masterclass in keeping the monster lurking in the shadows and using sound to frighten the audience. Rec manages to bring something new to the found footage genre. The POV of this Spanish horror film literally traps you inside a quarantined building filled with infected residents. It's a fast, terrifying, claustrophobic film you won't forget. Martyrs is a French body horror film that is not for the faint of heart. It's a deep dive into religious fanaticism and features some absolutely brutal suffering, leaving you disturbed long after the credits. I repeat, only watch this if you're able to handle gore and debauched violence. Looking for a more comedic dessert after watching Monsters? Check out Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. This hilarious horror comedy flips the genre on its head when two hapless hillbillies try to save a group of college kids only to get mistaken for serial killers. There's a lot of laughter to be had in between the gory dismemberments.
Are you okay?
Continuing the mix of horror and dark humor is 2019's Ready or Not, starring Samara Weaving. She plays a bride who's introduced to her new in-laws and their unique game, hide and seek with a touch of death. It's a fun ride with lots of thrills along the way. Before he shot Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson made an underrated gem called The Frighteners. Michael J. Fox stars as a paranormal investigator battling malevolent spirits in a town cursed by a serial killer. It's a hoot. Pedro Almodóvar's The Skin I Live In, an exploration of identity, obsession, and revenge, is a deeply unsettling film. It's disturbing in the most elegant ways, with Antonio Banderas giving a chilling performance as a twisted plastic surgeon. Have you seen these films or excited to check them out? Tell me what you think in the comments and drop some more recommendations. Until then, I'll see you in the next Film Frenzy. Happy Halloween.